The world of late-night comedy is no stranger to rivalries. But one feud has stood the test of time: Jay Leno versus Jimmy Kimmel. For years, rumors swirled about tension between the two men. But now Jay Leno has finally spoken with unflinching honesty, revealing the real reason behind their falling out. His words? He humiliated me. To understand the weight of those words, let's rewind. Jay Leno, born April 28, 1950 in New Rochelle, New York, is 75 years old today. He's best known for his two-decade reign as host of The Tonight Show, where his quick wit and approachable humor made him one of America's most recognizable television personalities. His career stretches far beyond comedy. Leno is also an author, philanthropist, and a legendary car collector with one of the world's most famous garages. On the other side of the feud is Jimmy Kimmel, born November 13, 1967 in Brooklyn, New York. Now 57, Kimmel is the host of Jimmy Kimmel Live on ABC. Known for his biting political humor, celebrity roasts, and heartfelt monologues, Kimmel carved his niche as one of the boldest voices in modern late-night television. But while he often makes headlines for his comedy, it was his sharp tongue that once cut deep into Jay Leno's pride. So what really happened between these two giants of late night? The roots trace back to the infamous Tonight Show debacle in 2010. NBC had promised Conan O'Brien the hosting gig, only for Jay Leno to reclaim the chair after a short-lived experiment with The Jay Leno Show. The move sparked industry outrage, and Jimmy Kimmel saw an opportunity to pounce. Kimmel appeared as a guest on The Jay Leno Show during a segment where Leno asked him about the best prank he'd ever pulled. Without missing a beat, Kimmel delivered a brutal jab. "I told a guy that 5 years from now I'm going to give you my show. And then when the 5 years came, I gave it to him. And then I took it back almost instantly." The audience laughed, but for Leno, it was no laughing matter. Years later, in a candid interview, Jay Leno admitted what really happened in that moment. "When Kimmel came on my show and humiliated me on my own show, I let it happen. I didn't edit it. It was my mistake. I trusted somebody. And it's fine. But it started a whole thing that continues to this day." For Leno, the humiliation wasn't just about a joke. It was about being blindsided in his own house, a professional betrayal that lingered. Still, time has softened some of the animosity. In 2017, after Jimmy Kimmel's son underwent a life-saving heart operation, Leno personally reached out with kindness, and Kimmel later admitted they had made peace. Yet, as recent interviews show, the sting of that on-air humiliation remains part of Jay's story. Fast forward to 2025, Jimmy Kimmel is under fire after controversial remarks, and Jay Leno has once again been asked to weigh in. While offering support for Kimmel's talent and his right to free speech, Leno's reflection on their feud shows the scars are still there. "It wasn't good TV for me," Leno admitted, "but it happened." That's how you learn. In the end, the feud between Jay Leno and Jimmy Kimmel isn't just about late-night ratings. It's about pride, betrayal, and the human side of comedy. For Jay Leno, the real reason behind the feud is simple: being humiliated by someone he trusted. For Jimmy Kimmel, it was just another joke. But in the high-stakes world of late-night television, even one joke can start a fire that burns for years.